welcome to the CricBlog Podcast series on the IPL teams previews. In this segment, we'll be looking at the Sunrisers Hyderabad, very consistent team. And I get the feeling that they will be up there challenging, definitely for a playoff spot, in my opinion, and potentially the title as well. Nash, what are your initial thoughts about Hyderabad, and what do you think their first playing 11 will be?
I really like them. There's no hard feelings against Hyderabad ever. They are like this likable team, who always gets things right. Even though they've got this horribly wrong with signing Jason Roy, even though they don't need him at all.
Yeah, I don't think he'll play.
Yeah, I mean, why? The question is why? Do you need him? No, let's be honest, no. But again, coming back to the likable factors of SRH, I think having the bowling depth that they have is really good. I mean, we'll come to our playing 11. I have left Jason Holder out, so that's the kind of bowling that they already have. They don't need someone like Jason Holder. So, all right, let's straight dive into our playing 11, because I can't wait to get this playing 11 out, because I think I'm going to be more close on this one than the others. So let's start with yours first.
Oh, so you've chickened out. You're waiting for me to start, are you?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So look, David Warner, of course, that's a lock. I'm expecting a big season from him. This is hard. I think a lot will depend on the conditions.
Yep.
In terms of whether they want to play Holder or not. But I think, and given how good Saha was back end of last season as well, they might give him an opportunity there first at the top. For me, I think Johnny Besto should be there, given his form. Yep. I think in terms of what SRH might do, they might actually play, given how good Holder and Saha were back end of last season. They might start with that. But if I had to pick, I'd have Johnny Besto.
Yeah.
Wonderful player. And in superb form for England recently. And he's been playing a lot of cricket in India of late. So Besto, Williamson at 3. So it's a full international top 3 there. Manish Pandey, Priyam Garg. I'd have Abdul Samad and Abhishek Sharma there in the middle over as well. But I would have Abhishek Sharma in there as a spin option.
Yeah.
With his left arm spin, because Sunrisers Hyderabad have got excellent pace bowling attack with Bhuvneshwar Kumar there. And Jason Holder was so important last season for them because Bhuvneshwar Kumar was out injured. But with Bhuvi there, you might as well have an all-round spinner option there in the middle order with Abhishek Sharma. Rashid Khan, of course, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Sandeep Sharma, who was outstanding last season, and Natarajan.
Yeah.
I think that's a good 11.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I think it's more similar to mine as well. So I think except a couple of options here or there, I think this 11 won't change much. For example, I do have Warner, Besto and Williamson and Pandey at 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of Priyam Garg at number 5, I've put him at number 6 and then put Kedar Jadhav at number 5.
Really?
Just for the fact that he's the experienced one. He's the experienced one. He gives that off spin bowling option.
Does he provide enough impetus, firepower in those middle overs? Do you think?
I think that's what your top 4 are doing, isn't it? Like top 4, it's.
But then you need someone to finish it off.
That's where Priyam Garg and Abhishek Sharma comes in, because they are that young blood. They have that fearless type of cricket. They do play that. We have seen them play that. So, and Kedar Jadhav is kind of the one who can stabilize the innings. You do need that one option, I believe, in a T20 as well, where you lose quick wickets and there's just all kinds of flamboyant, elegant players who come and play their shots, and you get out for 49 and
and you predicted them to finish second. Why are you having a dig at them for?
It's just RCB. can't not do it. So yeah, but
I'm sorry for interrupting you, but yeah, continue with your 11. So you've got Kedar Jadhav at
Kedar
5.
Jadhav 5, Garg at 6, Sharma at 7, and then Rashid Khan, Sandeep Sharma, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, and T. Natarajan. So pretty much similar to yours, except one change there where you have put Abdul Samad, I've put Kedar Jadhav. So
I'm so excited about Abdul Samad. He can hit a ball, and he's got that hitting ability. I think that'll hold them in good stead. But
and look, I think Kedar will start. Depends how he starts is the key. So if he doesn't start well, I don't think we'll see a lot from him. So, but to start with,
he's just got to be busier, doesn't he? He has to be busier with the bat. He can provide some overs with the ball, but
definitely.
So so strength.
As I said, as you said earlier, their strengths are that top order, isn't it? It's just one level down from RCB's top order, and RCB's top order is like batting on steroids, and
for sure.
And this is still scary, but it's a much one level down.
For me, the big strength is when you combine that batting, that top order with that bowling attack that they have.
Exactly.
I'm a lot more confident about SRH than RCB for that reason. RCB might have the better top 5 in terms of firepower, in terms of damage they can cause. But when you got this SRH bowling attack, that's going to win you a lot of games.
Yeah,
bowlers
definitely
win you titles, in my opinion.
Definitely. And so, as we all know, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, what he can do. He's got no haters. I love him. I absolutely love him, and I think he might also be a contender for the purple cap this season. So he has that ability. He has that. Warner does have that option with Natarajan, Kumar, and Sandeep Sharma in the bowling department. All 3 of them can bowl in the death, and then obviously you have Rashid Khan. How do you get past Rashid Khan? He has wreaked havoc in IPL in the last few years, and I think he'll do the same. So it'll be between Rashid Khan and Bhuvneshwar Kumar for the purple cap, I think. And if that happens, SRH are really looking good this season. And
I love the look of SRH.
Yeah, and going forward to the predictions, I'll even predict that they will finish at the top of the ladder. And I think they'll make the finals.
Yeah, fair shout. I've got them right up there second.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So you think they'll finish second? Let's get our predictions locked in this time, and let's see how we do.
I'm not going to sit on the fence with them. I like the look of them.
Yeah,
I really do this season, and they're always thereabouts. I mean, last season was one where they were facing a lot of challenges. They early on in the season, they didn't quite know what their best combinations were. They lost Bhuvneshwar Kumar, but they made a good replacement in Jason Holder. They didn't quite know after the openers what to do because they were so reliant on Bairstow and Warner. They didn't have much after them. We saw the season before how they would collapse after a big opening partnership. But I think
that's right. Yeah,
the youngsters have a lot of good experience under their belt now. Manish Pandey want to have a big season as well. And as I mentioned before, I like their bowling attack. So I'll have them right up there this season.
Yeah, fair enough. There's not much to speak about on Hyderabad, is there? Because they've got a pretty locked inside. They've got a pretty decent balanced team combination. We all know what they can do, and we all know where they'll probably end up in the ladder and in the season as well. So
I think one thing they'll want to guard against is relying too much on their openers like they have done in the past. But I think they're in a better position now to make sure that doesn't happen.
The real problem where I can see for SRH might be is if someone gets injured in the bowling department. If either one of those Sandeep Sharma, Kumar, or Natarajan get injured, their best bowling option is Basil Thampi, Jason Holder.
Jason Holder can slot in. That's okay for them.
That's the issue, isn't it? Because they already have those 4 overseas players locked in.
I know.
So either one of those, obviously you can't.
But then what you saw last season was someone like Saha can come in at open.
Yeah, exactly.
He was outstanding last season.
Yep.
So there's options there for them.
Definitely. And then you also have I mean, look at their bench strength. They have Vijay Shankar sitting out. They have Siddharth Kaul sitting out. They have Shahbaz Nadeem sitting out. So they have Mujibur Rahman sitting out. They have Mohammad Nabi sitting out. So
If there's conditions where the ball spins,
yeah,
someone like Mujib,
yeah,
what an
definitely,
option to have.
definitely.
Good
Yeah.
squad.
Yeah, really good team. Really looking forward to Hyderabad season, and I think that's it from this desk for Hyderabad this season. And we'll obviously keep talking about them as we do our IPL reviews and previews. And coming next is in the next episode is Rajasthan Royals. So please listen to that and keep hearing us, keep listening to us, and keep subscribing and liking. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.